Hello, it's Thursday, March the 31st, 2011, and I'm Martin Smith with a daily outlook from UFXBank. The dollar weakened versus the major currencies despite ADP Employer Services showing that companies hired 201,000 workers in March, making this the third time in 4 months that the nation added more than 200,000 jobs. But still, investors are waiting for the non-farm payrolls due for release on Friday. The US markets closed positive as the Dow jumped by 0.58% and the Nasdaq gained by 0.72%. Crude dropped by 0.01% to close at $104.26 a barrel, after a US government report showed a larger than forecast gain of 2.60 million versus 1.6 million previously in supplies as fuel demand declined to the lowest level in 4 months. In addition, gold declined by minus 0.08% and closed at $1,423.70 an ounce. Today, unemployment claims is expected at 379,000 versus 382,000 previously. The euro managed to close the day positive against the dollar due to expectations that the central bank will raise interest rates by 0.25% when it meets on April 7. The pair failed to break resistance at 141.50. If this does break, it will bring the pair back to 142 zones. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 140.46 and a high of 141.48. Sterling rose against the greenback due to US dollar weakness. In addition, CBI realized sales rose to 15 versus 6 previously. Holding above the critical support zones of 160.80 will push the pair higher again. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 159.78 and a high of 160.80. Today, nationwide HPI is expected to decline by minus 0.1% versus 0.3% previously. The yen fell to a 3-week low versus the dollar amid demand for higher-yielding assets. There was resilient risk appetite this week as equity markets are doing well globally. In addition, the continuing deterioration in the nuclear reactor is keeping investors away from the yen. Overall, the dollar-yen traded with a low of 82.41 and a high of 83.20. The Canadian dollar strengthened against the US dollar for a third day as crude oil prices climbed to $105 a barrel, but the pair failed to break the critical support level at 0.97. It might test this again and bring the pair to new record lows. Overall, the dollar CAD traded with a low of 0.9685 and a high of 0.9752. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at UFXBank.com for simple, safe, secure trading.